Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Let me publish some stuff first. I still love your comments. Um, hello. Finishing something that has to do with this live, but I have to wait for this live to be on so you can see what it is. But yeah, I was trying to get a hairstyle, but yeah, that was not. So let's just do that. Your comments, guys. Good gracious, that's so much fun. So I think I'm gonna read the comments on the post with you, just so we can laugh about, and so people have time to come in the live before I do the big announcement. But so much fun. Let me go to the post. You're actually commenting on this one right now. This is so much fun. I'm predicted she's moving to the US, boyfriend in South Carolina. Marriage. Mary, happy Sunday, Roan. I'm gonna read back to you on Patreon, Roan, very soon. I've been just super busy. Hi, Rose. Oh, New Mexico, that's cool. Hey, Mary. There you are. Hello, Mary. Newfoundland. Oh, I saw a Newfoundland dog 2 days ago. They're so big. You hit the lottery. Oh my god, that would be. I think maybe I would say it. That would be awesome if that was the case. It's not. Um, cold Minneapolis. Yeah, it must be really cold there. Pregnant. Good gracious. I know you're going to buy a brand new BMW. Oh, why not? Are you going to Hawaii? Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice going to Hawaii, especially right now. Oh, hi, oh, hi. She's single and available. I'm not. I'm taken. But a dolphin must move back. Oh, but a dolphin. I love to have a baby dolphin. No, it's so much fun. Like the comments on the post, you're moving to the US, you're buying a Mustang, moving to the US, getting married. You're opening a Mustang dealership in Montana. That I like that. I would love to do that, but I don't think Montana will be a great state to open a Mustang dealership because of all the snow. Maybe in some parts of Montana that would be possible, but I like the idea. I like that comment. That was by Rich Worker Sanus 5992. If you're around, I like your comments. Moving to America, being a Mustang, living in Boston. Oof, I would not. I wouldn't like to live in Boston. People are really not open-minded enough, I guess. New US tour with a 10-14 day stay in Michigan. I'm definitely coming back to the States very soon, that's for sure, but it's not really a big announcement, I guess. I'd love to go to Michigan. Probably too cold for now, though. You are selling everything and buying an alligator farm. If I mean, why not? But I guess alligator farm will be to eat them, and no, I wouldn't do that. Anyway, she's moving. You're having your name changed legally to Sally. New US trip. Someone is or got married. Oh my gosh. Anyway, you were all completely wrong. I mean, first of all, who cares if get married or pregnant or move to the US? Maybe you guys will love to know that, but I don't even think I will share those news with you guys because I think it's a bit too private. But I guess at the same time, you guys are curious and you want to know. But no, I mean it's none of that. Absolutely none of that. And I don't know where those came from honestly, but it was really fun to read your comments because I was not expecting you to think that. But yeah. Anyway, I did not get a Mustang. I don't know who wrote that. I just read it, but no. Oh, hello from New Hampshire. Someone's from New Hampshire. That's so cool. You guys have so much snow. I've been seeing pictures. Same for what was it? Someone sent a picture in the Patreon chat from I don't remember. Michigan, maybe? I don't know. I remember. Uh, I bet she's launching a career as a professional wrestler. Oh my god, you guys are so much fun. That's so cool. Your mother is coming to the USA with you. I would love to, but I don't think this year is gonna be possible. There's a lot of health issues going on, unfortunately. So let's hope next year. Next year will be. I cannot wait to bring mom to the states, and that actually too. Um, yeah, not for now. Anyway, hey everyone. The big news. Some of you are a bit creepy. Yeah, yeah, that's why I don't read all the comments. But yeah, you signed a new club deal with Callaway. What's that? I don't know what's that. Um, Oh, Justin from New Hampshire, you're here. I was talking about you with someone earlier, and I was wondering where you were. Yeah, you guys have so much snow. Yeah. Oh, Chicago. So anyway, I think you guys are kind of all here. Chattanooga. Oh, that's cool. I was in Chattanooga a couple of months ago. So cool. Oh my God, you guys. Wow, that's so cool. South Carolina. Oh, so no, Southern California. I was Carolina, but no. Um, most resembles Europe. Europe, both so Massachusetts. Never know how you pronounce it, but yeah, that's the one that really, really looks like London a lot. Austria, such. Yeah, definitely. But probably because it was, the first. Those were the first big cities settles in the 800s and all that. So they do like Boston. Boston is like I'm in London. It's so crazy. Um, Anyway, I think everyone is here, so I'm gonna be able to say the big news. I feel like now I feel like you're gonna be disappointed because you think I'm gonna get married and all that, and then you're all wrong. The big news, if some people have been checking the description of this live that I think I did update it when I put that live on. Kansas City, so cool. Yeah, it's been I've been working on for months and it's finally here. You guys have been asking for one. There's two things, and you guys have been asking for one of them. Um, can you guess? I want you guys to guess. I think I'm gonna have to say it. Yeah. Nobody's commenting anymore. You're all waiting. Okay, I'm gonna say it. It's in the description, guys. I'm finally you on a podcast. No, I should do one, but with my broken English, I guess no. You're getting a Mustang. The day I'm getting a Mustang, guys, you you would you would know it like right away. I would not even wait to do a live. There would be pictures and videos and a huge post about it. I would just be crazy about it. And you would not have to wait for a live. Yes, good gracious, the merch and a website. Some people read the description. I worked on it for months. The website is the thing I was working on for so long. I finally launched my website. So someone already bought the name, the domain name FrenchTastic.com. So this is not the one. I bought FrenchTastic.fr because I'm French and it was available. Actually on the FrenchTasticExplorations.com website, but I thought FrenchTastic.fr was shorter and better for you. So you can find this link in the description box and on my channel, and I will probably also put it in every kind of descriptions of my videos. But it's only FrenchTastic.fr, so you can definitely you know go on Google or whatever and check it out. So there is this website and there's the merch. Finally, I've been saying I was gonna do a merch for probably a good year or even 2 years, and I'm so sorry, guys. It took so long, but it was honestly kind of complicated to do everything on time, like faster. But yeah, it's here, it's done. So you can check it out. So the website is always gonna be here. The merch too. It is still like a work in progress. Like the website, the raw website is done. The base on it, you're gonna find a lot of stuff. Mostly, I mean it's like I said, it's a work in progress. So there's always going to be stuff added on it and all that. So you can check it out, like couple of times here and there whenever you want. I just hope you can enjoy. Like YouTube is great, but it's a platform that has limits. And with this website, I just wish to broaden a bit my, um, well, not reasons, but like how to say that on YouTube, I like the video content, but a website offers way much more. So I just hope that is going to be something that you guys will be interested in and will also be like take advantage of, like benefit from it and re-explore some of my work and documentaries and all that. And so on this website, you can also access the merch, and that's also it's a work in progress. There is 7 or 8 items available, but same. There will be more, but not now. Okay, I can do everything at once. But oh, thank you. I was not reading your comments. Thank you for the congrats. Um, yeah, that's it. Merchant marriage sounds similar when you say it. I do. Sorry. Yeah. My accent is also a work in progress. But yeah, thank you, people. Good for you. Thanks so much. What's your favorite piece of merch for now? So it's I should have gotten that ready. So I do have a couple of shirts that you can find on the merch and that I love and that you've saw me wear on the videos. I think my favorite one is the one with the heart, FrenchTastic Explorations, and then you have a heart, a heart, yeah, a heart. Yeah, I think that's my favorite one. Um, yeah, that's it. So the website is going to enable me to write more about my thoughts and about the experiences I'm living, especially in the USA, obviously, and also be more open about, yes, those experiences and the differences, the cultural differences and all that, that I cannot always express well on videos. And that you guys have been asking for more of my impressions and thoughts and all that, and I like to keep it positive, but there's so much to say sometimes. I feel like this website will enable me to really express some parts that I don't know, that I cannot really on YouTube. And I just hope that will be also a place there, where you can well, have fun too and explore. And I also really hope you're going to enjoy the merch. Like I said, more is going to come. And on this website, I really want you guys to be curious. Like, please click on things. Like really explore this website. Check it out. Like, click on different categories. Scroll down to the bottom of the page. Click on everything because I've worked for so long on this one, and I'm gonna still be working on it, and I really want you to get the most out of it, so just click on it. Like, click on everything, like, just be curious and yeah. Yeah. I don't know how to say that, but it's just there's a lot of, yeah, different, like, pages and categories and button and all that, so just make sure to really, yeah, explore it, because if not, that will make me sad because I worked so much on it. It was hours and hours and well, I mean, it's not done, but, I also well, it all started years ago. I actually bought the domain name years ago, and back then it was not that I mean, I could have, built it and all that, but it was much more complicated than nowadays, where it's a lot easier. It's still a bit complicated and takes time, obviously, but a lot easier. So I mean, I've had this idea for years, but yeah, only finally made it happen the last couple of months. And yeah, the thing about this website, oh, I didn't see it, is um, I lost my I lost my thought. This was something I shouldn't have. Yeah, the website, Mary. Yeah, the website is just it's a different platform that's, yeah, like I said earlier, it's gonna offer me more ways to connect with you in different ways too, and I like that. It's more freedom too. I mean, YouTube is an amazing platform, but yeah, like I said, it has its limits, and I need to do things a bit differently from now on. I will always still be on YouTube and all that, no problem. But I just want to, yeah, I guess be more expressive in different ways, and I also want you to see my explorations in a different way, not just be limited to videos that I post on YouTube, but also to blogs and articles and other kind of documentaries or pictures or thoughts or summaries about yeah, experiences that you might find interested and interesting. That EING and ED started to get them wrong when it was so easy at school. Anyway, I'm going to quickly read your comments if you have any question. Great news. Thank you. They're not complex feeling which are difficult to express. Mary is the explorer. Yee, you finally perfected your shuffle dance routine and you're going to take it on the road. Oh my God. Real access stories. Yeah, well, there's that, for so long I've kept my channel in FrenchTastic too back then, but this FrenchTastic Exploration channel a positive place because I want this community and this channel and this place in general to be just a positive place for you to just come and have fun and learn stuff and just explore with me and all that. And it is all very authentic. Don't get me wrong. I'm completely authentic. The way you see me in the videos, it's me. It's totally me. But I have this tendency to keep the negative parts of things to myself because I know that, it can affect people, obviously. And it's like, if someone is telling me bad news, it's going to affect me or something, like something bad that happened that will affect me. And I know how it feels. And I don't want people to feel like that when I'm showing, a beautiful city or part of the US, for example. I don't want it to be d'être entaché. Ooh la la. What's the English for that? Huh. Stained, to be stained by some negativity, maybe. Maybe that's how you say it in English. Um, but I think it's also like a mentality, somehow it's not so much about this bad or whatever part being negative. It's also about it being part of this whole experience, whatever it is, whichever it is, and I think it can have also value to to the experience, and sharing it can be important. I mean, I remember when I did my Boston video about how uh, boyfriend and I were completely ignored 3 times in a row in a certain like in at restaurants, and like really. I was waiting for the cameras, or something like that. I thought it was a joke, or I mean, no, people were really mean. And sharing that you guys wrote so many comments about similar experiences, and you shared your experiences too, and it just sometimes it feels good to be able to share negative experiences with other people, because then I felt like I'm not the only one, or just I felt more understood, and I also got to learn more about this world get to learn more about this world. And I think it's important, because obviously I don't want to experience every bad thing that can exist in this world. So hearing it from someone else is a good can sometimes teach you something important, and I want to do the same with you, even though I'm extremely lucky to I don't have really many bad experiences. I can probably count them on my hands. I mean, in the States, from my explorations in the US and in other part of the world, which I'm very lucky about, to be honest. But I still think that as someone who travels a lot, I can always, add something. I mean, you can always, yeah, add something to you guys. To share it. That was not English. Yeah, sorry, guys. It's the end of the week. It's the end of the day for me, and I've been working so much to make everything look, good for you. And now I don't know how to speak English anymore. I'm sorry. And my I was lucky to have my parents with me the last 2 days, so we just talked in French for the last 2 days, and yeah, switching back and forth sometimes. It's fortunately my father that can understand my English more and more, so not sometimes I just answer back in English, and then he understands and I'm like, "Oh, you got it," because thinking about the French word is just too complicated, and sometimes it's the same the other way around. But yeah, it's fun. What did you miss, Chad Smith? Well, the announcement is I finally launched my website and you can find a merch in it. So that's what you missed. Yeah, sorry, it's not news about getting married or getting pregnant or winning a lottery or buying a Mustang or moving to the US. Those might have happened. Those might happen in the future, and you might not hear about it because I think some of the stuff are kind of private. I don't know. But at the same time, yeah, I guess I'm sharing so much with you that you can feel entitled that you wanna know. I mean, the Mustang part, you will definitely know. The second I get my Mustang, you guys will know all about it. It's really, I would not wait to do, like, a live and to be so secretive about it. I mean, you're gonna know it. You want it or not, you're gonna know it. There are gonna be videos and pictures and everything about it. I cannot wait to have my Mustang. I was complaining, to mom earlier about the fact that I haven't seen a Mustang in, or what, February 16. I don't know, at least 2 months. It's huge for me, okay? There is there is a Mustang that is parked all the time at a specific place that is kind of far away, but I've drove back and forth, to point A to point B, and it's this Mustang is, in between, I guess, and it was not on the way in, and it was not on the way out, and I did not see it, and I was so sad because that was my only chance to see a Mustang. Uh, in France, there's you don't see them often. You do see the electric ones. That's crazy, but you see them around for sure. Um, but you don't see the real Mustangs much, unfortunately, around. Sometimes I really get to see them like 2, 3 times a week. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. But most of the times, it's like nowadays, it's like I haven't seen any for, yeah, 2 months, and it's depressing. But yeah, the day I will get a Mustang, you'll know it. Yeah, indeed. The new website is in the description. Thank you, boyfriend. Yeah, I think I mentioned it, but for the new people being here again, coming here, just who got here. Wow, I don't know how to speak English anymore. It's terrible. The website link is in the description, like as is the merch link, but the merch is available on the website. And the website, it's only FrenchTastic.fr if you don't want to follow a link and you just want to write it down. Yeah, like I said, I choose to keep the FrenchTastic name domain, because it's shorter and it's just easier to write frenchtastic.fr, in a tab. Hopefully, if you just write Frenchtastic on Google or whatever you're using, the website will appear first. I'm not sure about that as I just launched it. I don't think it will appear, maybe at the first results, like maybe the fifth or sixth, I don't know, but maybe not the first one. But I do hope that at some point you're going to see it better. But yeah, I also really hope you're going to enjoy the merch. Like I said, more is coming. You got Mustang fever, lol. I sure do. I sure do. I've been waiting for an announcement from the Mustang Club France for them to do another, gathering that I will definitely attend if I'm in France. And the next one that I know of is in May. It's in May, guys. It's so far away. You're gonna say, "Yeah, it's winter." Well, we're in France. We have beach in the south, and it's over there. They don't really have any winter, so they could make a gathering over there, but they're not, unfortunately. So I'm just waiting for that. But your enthusiasm is very contagious. Oh, you found every place you go, so exciting. I mean, every place is exciting. It's like, my Boston video about the mean stuff got a lot of views and all that, but I do want to keep remind people that I had so much fun in Boston, and it's a great place too. Just obviously wouldn't want to leave there. First because it's a city and because of the mentality, but I wouldn't want to live in Paris either because the mentality is the same. But yeah, I mean, you can find excitement and joy everywhere. To be honest, yeah. Eh, Yeah. It's just I think it's the mentality, to be honest. Your English is good. Thank you. I think my English is it's extremely bad right now, but thank you. Did you see the fighting at the hockey game yesterday? No? Where? Which hockey game? I was not aware. Oh, that's a hockey game. I wanted to go to a hockey game this year. Season's gonna be over though, so I'm late. I like your shirts. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, and I don't want to bore you with the details, but I am legally in France. Like my company is legally in France, and setting up a website with a merch that is, mainly going to be in the United States, but being legally in France, that was so complicated, guys. And I'm not even 100% sure I did everything right, but I just do hope for one thing that is just that the merch is gonna not have any problem, legally speaking. But if you're in the United States, you shouldn't have any problem because what I'm using is based in the US anyway. So I think it would be more legally speaking or, I don't know, tax, stuff like that. It's stuff you don't care about, but that definitely gave me a lot of stress, last days. But it's all, part of something I gotta learn as an entrepreneur, however they call me. But yeah, the site oh, thank you, looks great, beautiful picture. Cool. Oh, thank you so much. And there's that too. I mean, it's like I said, it's a work in progress, which means some pages are gonna be developed, like I'm gonna write more or add more pictures. It's so much. I mean, the you know the I didn't know that, but I made 500 something videos, probably even more, and that's a lot. And the base of the website was to implement all of the videos so you guys can find them in better ways. The problem is people don't check my YouTube channel and don't check all the beautiful playlists I made. So the first goal of this website was for you to go there and to more easily, that's not English, easy, something like that, go through those categories and see, oh, she's been there, oh, she documented this place, and blah blah blah. And that was the base of this website. And then I had the idea of sharing more through writings and picture and all that, which, like I said, it's a lot of work because there's a lot of I've been traveling a lot, which is amazing, but then it makes it more complicated to do all the categories, like to finish everything on time. I mean, it's never be because I'm always going to be exploring. But all that to say, my point is that you get a. I mean, if you're interested in it, you have to like check the website, every now and then to see what's new and all that, because I will be updating it. That's the word I was looking for, updating it and developing it more and more in the next, days, weeks, month, all the time. What's that noise? I don't know. Yeah. I think my wife already bought something. Well, I sure hope your wife's gonna enjoy it. So 77 Cobra Mustang for you, Mary. Oh my god. So the one I would love right now is a bus or a Eleanor. Never know how you pronounce it. I think it's a French name, but one of those two. That would be nice. But honestly, I will take any of them. Even, I mean, I'll take any of them, but definitely not the electric. I cannot believe they put the Mustang logo on the electric one. It's outrageous. um, wow, 35 centimeters of snow. That's amazing. Wow. Once again, we're having a warm winter. Way too warm. I mean, it's cold. Believe me, it's cold, especially in this place. But it's not the winters we used to have when I was a kid. I mean, snow is we almost did not get any snow, which is extremely sad. And I can't even imagine. Like, I can't even believe kids nowadays, where I grew up, at least grew up, they don't get this childhood of, not going to school because there's way too much snow and spending your day outside making snowmen and sledding. And they don't know that. They don't know that feeling of waking up and seeing that everything is white and this everything being way too bright because everything, is white and all that. It makes me so sad that those kids, they don't get to experience this kind of childhood. But yeah. Oh, easily is correct. Okay, so would you say more easily? Is that correct? I felt like that's not correct, but yeah. Mac E, yeah, the Mac E. Like, how dare they put the they put the Mustang logo on Mackie. I'm looking over there because I have a so if you watch my last two South Carolina videos, you first of all, I hope you're enjoying them. That was a very relaxing time, much needed, and I worked most of this trip on the videos. But you probably saw that I was driving a golf cart, and boyfriend had the genius idea of, and I didn't know, printing a Mustang logo, and he put it on that golf cart. And so that was my, I think it was a Massimo golf cart. So it was just so much fun. But so I kept it. I kept that logo that he printed, and it's on that wall over there to remember this this cool thing. But yeah, the Mac E. It's a joke. But yeah. Anyway. You mean the Mustang golf cart is not your dream? Oh my god. I mean, it is so cute. A golf, especially in South Carolina. I mean, around North Myrtle Beach, where we stayed, everybody was driving a golf cart. Like everybody, and it was just so cool to see. You had the normal cars, probably like a lot of tourists. Well, I guess maybe not just only tourists, but people living around, whatever. And then you had those carts everywhere, and it's just so much fun to see that. And they don't go that fast, maybe like 20 miles top, but it's not about the speed, it's just about how fun it is. And then I don't know, it's just small and so cute. Cute is a good word. And I loved doing that, especially when it's so pretty outside and all that. It's like when you have a une décapotable. How do you say that in English? Wow, I don't know. A car with no top on it. Oh my god. Anyway, it was fun. Anyway, guys, Pirate Mustang is the only way to go. It is. Yeah. Easier instead of more easily. Easier. That was so easy. Yeah, easier. Thank you. When you left New Orleans, we got a food. Yeah, right. Oh gosh, I got so many pictures, especially from Danny. I don't know if Danny's around, by the way. Yeah, I mean it was crazy. But when I left New Orleans, Louisiana, so I was in South Carolina, like you were seeing on the current videos, for a week, 10 days. But then if you followed what I've been saying for the last couple of videos, I went to Minnesota and we got snow, but it was cold, especially. And I did not feel that cold in years. But I'm not saying more. You're gonna see that in the next videos. But yeah, that was something. But yeah, yeah, the snowstorm that Louisiana and the end of I mean the south of a couple of states had was historical, definitely. I mean, crazy, crazy to think this place can get snow, but yeah. What made you decide to start a channel and being monetizing? How did you get that? So, if you're that curious, you can go to my website, scroll down, click on the About button, and I wrote a freaking long page about my history, basically, and how I ended up on YouTube, which was definitely not planned, but came. YouTube came at some point, and yeah, I actually wrote down in quite some details, the way everything happened. I mean, it was COVID was involved, my college situation was involved. Yeah, yeah. I actually, when I finished writing down this page for you to know more about me and about just my background, whatever, I felt so good because especially what happened in college, it was a little of a trauma for me. And finally writing it down, expressing it made me feel so much better. And yeah, I mean, I was angry and upset and had rage about this whole situation for years. And yeah, I'm just glad I can feel it's finally kind of behind me. So yeah, but yeah, I hope I expressed also my feelings of this whole situation a bit better. Convertible. Thank you, Carl. Convertible. Oh, David, sir, and you guys wrote it. Convertible was the word I was looking for. It's late. Sorry. Um, so yeah, wow. I was thinking of talking only about my website and my merch, but I've been rambling on as usual. I don't even know when was the last time I did a live. I think it was, I don't know. It's usually every 3 months, weirdly, on this channel. Yeah. When are you moving to America? This question, I get it so often. Well, if you really wanna know, I think I'm gonna try to get the lottery, the green card lottery next year. So I actually looked it up, and, it's every November from, like, November to December, and I might apply, why not? But the thing is, even if I get it, I won't live in, let's just say it like that. I cannot live in one country forever. That's not possible, knowing that there's so much to explore in this world and so many countries I can, experience, explore, and live in. So even if I move to the US, which I would definitely enjoy a lot, it will only be for a certain time, and I would not even be able to move in one place because I will always be moving around the country. And we all know the United States. It's a big country, so I don't have any answer to this question, but I am definitely thinking about it much more than you guys think and probably will know because it's kind of private. But I'm already planning my next trip if that can kind of answer your question. I'm not moving in my next trip, but I'm coming next month if you want to know. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, uh, Elvis used to drive around in them. The golf cart, you mean? Really? That I didn't know. I'd like to visit France someday. You should. You should, and you should check Paris, and you should definitely check out the other cities and countryside. I enjoy your journey. It's wonderful. Wow, thank you. I'm actually, I'm glad to read that kind of message. More and more um, how do you say that? I get aware. I get no, not I get aware. I get conscious. I realize, I realize that it's a wonderful thing to share those explorations with you guys. So I'm glad you are enjoying them. Yeah. You guys are being very comprehensive with my English. Thank you very much. I'm back. Cool. I have to say, what a great hosting to host. So host Danny was in Louisiana. He sure was. Guys, I drove my first Mustang. I flew for 30 seconds a plane by myself. I held a baby gator. You can see a picture of. That's the Mustang. The baby gator is here, and that's my. Did you know that this interview with Kevin has reached more than 100,000 views? That is crazy, and I'm actually happy because it's a lot of French people watching it. Probably because we're talking in French in this interview, and a lot of them are realizing that yes, Louisiana was French at some point, and some people still speak it, and it's something that we should not lost and lose, lose. Wow, it's late. But yeah, so I'm actually happy that this video took off because it's a very important matter, and I'm just happy in general that people get to know more about Louisiana like that. But yeah, Danny was wonderful, that's for sure. I cannot wait to see him. He's supposed to come to France actually, so maybe you'll see, a reversed thing like a Louisiana Louisiana guy visiting France, although he's been here before, so that would not be new to him. But yeah, yeah, that was crazy. Louisiana was crazy, honestly. It, it's I'm still processing. This is why. You cannot see the whole room, but I have so many pictures of my explorations, and I've printed a lot of them from Louisiana because so much happened in those 2 weeks that I am still processing everything. I'm like, sometimes I look at a picture, I'm like, yeah, I did that. Wow. And it's just like sometimes things go by so fast. Like after Louisiana, I went right after Louisiana, I went to South Carolina. Right after South Carolina, I went to Minnesota. Right after Minnesota, I was back in France, and family stuff happened and all that. I like sometimes, it's hard for me to actually sit down and process the experiences I am living. And it's important to actually sit down and process things. So pictures for me, because I'm a lot, visual person. They work great because when I see them, I actually stop. I'm like, oh yeah, and I can think about it. And I don't know what I was saying that. What I was saying that. Oh yeah, the pictures of the yeah, yeah. So I have a lot of Louisiana pictures printed in this room because I'm still processing all the experiences Danny made happen, made true, made happen. Wow. Why am I having wow. Do you speak French? I think we should speak French. Let's drink water. But yeah, those should be a million view. I do agree. I mean, I don't care about views, but for those kind of matters, especially, when the language is definitely dying over there. It is so important that I am so happy this video took off. And I do wish, honestly, yeah, it would get a million views so much more people would learn about it. And I mean, reading the comments, I can see people are actually taking action toward that, like, Googling about French Louisiana, I mean, Cajun French, and all that, learning about the history. There's even someone who said, oh, wow, I'm going to plan a trip to Louisiana this year because I want to learn more about it. And I think it's amazing, those kind of positive impact. I'm all for it. So definitely more views will make more uh, positive impact. But yeah, it was beautiful. As well. I do speak French Canadian. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. That's cool. uh, to dual citizenship. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm talking about so many things that we're lost here. Yeah. Well, and I've been thinking about that. The only advantage of having like the green card or a dual citizenship will be it will get faster to go through custom. I mean, not custom, but I'm always saying custom, but it's not custom. It's, those people sitting behind the desk and looking at you like you're gonna be the next terrorist. Even if I'm a woman, sometimes like, do I look that scary? Good gracious. Immigration. I think the only thing that will be easier will be, yeah, the immigration when I travel in and out of the country. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I do want to live in every. If I was super duper rich, if I was like a millionaire, and actually, someone asked me this question not long ago. The question was, "What would you do if you were really, really rich?" I mean, no, the question was like, "What what would be one of the first thing you would do?" So the first thing would be give money to my family. But for myself, one of the first thing I would do would be buy an apartment or a house in at least like 7 or 8 countries, so I could go back and forth to all those different places with really different cultures. Like Africa, Asia, Europe. I'm French, so I guess maybe not, but South America, very, very deep, like an island. So I could explore those different cultures and food and people and learn different languages, and it would be well easier, obviously. But yeah, I would love to live in different country. I would get a lot of passport too. That would be nice. But yeah, made possible, made possible. Thank you, Danny. Da- Northern Danny is. Thank you very much, Northern Danny. Made possible. Qu'est-ce que le français? Bah, le français, tu vois, c'est une langue compliquée. C'est une langue compliquée que j'oublie parfois, mais yeah, that's what French is. Your dreams about everywhere you've been must be amazing. I actually do dream about places I've been to. That's the beauty of, I guess, explorations. It's you get amazing memories, but I do feel like it opens my mind to even more explorations. Like I can see further, like wider. Gosh. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. My English is really terrible. I don't know why. Oh, good gracious. Oh, you have dual citizenship? American German. Uh-huh. Yeah, right. This is exactly what I want to do. Using the right passport at the right time. So you get, like shorter, the shorter time going through immigration or whatever. Yeah. The seasickness will be awful. Dramamine will be great. I'll take I'll have a subscription to Dramamine if that's possible. Oh my god, Japan, Japan. Dad was actually asking about Japan because Japan is my first, it's my top on the list. It was probably the first country I wanted to go to when I started this whole exploration thing. Japan, Japan is gonna happen for sure. I'm actually still learning the language. I do want to speak better Japanese before going there. Not gonna lie, going to Japan is also expensive, and if I go there, I do want to share the trip with someone because this trip is going to be extremely meaningful to me in a lot of different ways and areas and all that. And I do want to share that with someone because I think it will be much more, well, interesting first and also meaningful. But yeah, I think I have trips lined up for the next, I don't know, 5 years. Just thinking about the States or North America. Japan will happen, maybe this year. I don't know, who knows. But let's just say that with FrenchTastic, explorations, the channel and all that, it's not, you guys would not be interested in vlogs, documentaries about Japan, um, unfortunately. So it wouldn't be, if I go to Japan, it would be for me only, which would be great. But for now, I do need, for a lot of reason, to focus my money and attention on things that you guys can enjoy and want to watch too. Obviously, uh, you're learning Nihongo. Oh yeah, I would love to buy my own well, plane and have that would be, man, that would be the best. Have like being able to fly your own plane, from one place to another. That would be really, yeah, really, really cool. Yeah. Going to Tokyo, yeah. Kyoto would be nice. Yeah, I'll drink some water. But yeah, and that live was supposed to be about my website and my merch. Wow, Mary. Distraction. It's terrible how I easily get distracted. But yeah, and I wanted this live to be 30 minutes, and we're already 47 minutes, which is fine. Anyway, I do want to talk more, so I'm not gonna stop right now. Maybe at like 1 hour, whatever. But yeah, I do hope you're gonna enjoy the website, and obviously the merch too. Like I said, really be curious about that website. I'm sure you're gonna be like, oh wow, she's been to these places. So many people ask you like, you should go there, and say you should go there, or ask, have you been there? And it's all in the YouTube channel, but nobody, even if I keep saying it, check my YouTube channel, like check the playlists, the beautiful playlist I made and all that. So I do hope going through this website, you guys are gonna just discover stuff, be like, "Oh, cool, she's been there," and, things, well, I mean, places that might interest you more, like documentaries about places that might interest you more and all that. And also, you've been requesting so many times videos about France or even Europe. I do have categories where there is Germany, Italy, Switzerland, France, London, because London is not England, like Paris is not France. Unfortunately, I went to Ireland, but that was long time ago, and I probably gonna make an article, write about it, but I don't have any videotape about it. I do have pictures, but I was very young and not sure I want you guys to see me. But yeah, you can also explore more of Europe through those documentaries that I made that you can find on this website. Because yeah, I get so many comments about people kind of complaining like, "Hey, you never do videos about your country and blah blah blah." Oh my god, there's so many videos about France that I've made over the years. Just don't find them, or YouTube does not recommend them. So my website is kind of also a fight against this algorithm that is YouTube, and being all the time positive and just following the way I doing the things the way I want to do them and not following what's the wave or whatever. The YouTube algorithm doesn't like that. If it's not something like everybody's talking about, YouTube is not gonna put my content, on your main page when you go to YouTube or whatever. And I'm fine with it. That's the part of the it's the business part of YouTube that I'm having a hard time with, and definitely this part is having a hard time with me too. And it's fine, but YouTube is also the way I make a living, so I gotta be better at it and change my mentality um, about it for sure. I'm working on it. I just it's hard for me to think of this platform as a business, because to me business is just negative. I mean, it's not just negative, but it's business to me kind of lacks the, authenticity of what I'm trying to do here. And I'm sure I'm wrong about it, but I don't know why I cannot. I know why. It's my business classes that I took in college. I saw how business is like in big companies. And I'm like, oh my god, it's just so like untrue. It's like bunch of liars and yeah, dark stuff, It's business, but I'm sure not every business needs to be like that for sure. And yeah, I mean, my channel isn't obviously, but all that to say, my point is, good gracious, distraction. Yeah, this website is also a way for me to put my content and my creations in another place where you can also enjoy it in a different way and without having to deal with this um, difficult algorithm that is YouTube, because on this website it's a lot easier for you guys to find about videos about France or Italy or Switzerland or the beautiful Alps. Go check out that category. It's in If you go on my website, it's Europe, and it's written like the Alps and Switzerland. It's in this category. It's in this list. I made, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 videos about the Alps, and they're honestly that was a couple of years ago, so, the camera work and all that is not the best, but the videos are honestly beautiful because it's the Alps, and you get to see really, really beautiful places about the Swiss Alps, the French Alps, and also on the other side in Italy. And um, I do have videos about the Alps that I have yet to edit near Liechtenstein, Austria, that I need to edit. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful places, and I know so many of you guys have been requesting videos about that, but I've done them already. You just need to find them, and I do hope this website is going to be an easier way for you to find them. Yeah, Rumble. Yeah, I heard about it. Remind me what it is. I mean, it's like a YouTube, but different, right? And yeah, I don't exactly remember. There's so many different platforms nowadays. It's hard to keep up. Yeah, business is soul sucking. Yeah, exploration is so much the opposite. Exactly, and that's honestly that has been the hmm, how to say that? Not the limit, but it has been like the opposite, I guess, is a good word of what I'm trying to do, and it's just so hard for me to see what I'm trying to do go well, or get along with the business side of it. And I don't even have any choice about it. If I want to keep doing YouTube, I have to see that business side. I don't want to, and I just feel bad about the business side. I mean, I wish I wouldn't have to put all those ads. Actually, YouTube is putting much more ads on my videos than I am putting on. I'm only putting like one ad on my videos, and I can see that the algorithm is putting many more ads than I'm asking for. And it's something I don't have any power over, and I feel bad about it because I don't want you guys to see ads. I want you to see the explorations. And it's just yeah, it's I think I don't know what I need to change, if it's my mentality about it. I mean, definitely, but much more than that. But for now, it's hard to see this business side. Although I just learned to merge, so I guess I'm doing well. Australia isn't real. It's really pretty. I want to go to Vienna soon. That would be nice. But for now, it's very cold over there. Um, oh yeah, there's that too. So you're gonna be Cranberry. You're saying that some videos are unavailable. So every video is available. It's just the website is still launching and have a hard time. So you just gotta refresh the page a couple of times. And if you see an available, it shouldn't be here. Like everything is available. I've been checking it enough. Everything is available. It's just it's on YouTube, so it's available everywhere. There's no it's on the website, but it's actually on YouTube. So it's just, I guess, the website, like kind of launching itself or whatever. So just refresh a couple of times. Even if you see like big gap and there's nothing, usually it's because there's a picture, but you don't see it. So, but I think in a couple of days when the website will be launched for a couple of days, it will probably be better. Um, link tree. What is a link tree? Oh wow, there's so much I don't know. It's like YouTube, but it's competition. Competition, okay. I'm not sure what that means. But okay. I much prefer classic YouTube to the things they're pushing on creators now. Yeah, I mean everything is changing so fast nowadays. It's crazy. I feel like my video is lagging. Is it lagging? I'm lagging. Uh, yeah. Um Sorry, I haven't been reading it. There was ads in the live? Really? My god. That wow, that's crazy. I mean, why would they put ads in a live? That's definitely the last place to put ads on if I'm live. Wow. Wow. I know that it came up when she announced the news. Oh, for real? Oh my god. Wow. That's crazy. Well, I'm sorry about it, but that's something I cannot control. YouTube is just making money. But yeah, all the time. Oh, very cool site, Miss Mary. Cool. You just got one? Oh god. Then I shouldn't pronounce the word. Maybe pronouncing the word triggers the AD, so I shouldn't. That's crazy. I'm really sorry, guys. I can there are settings on the videos and on the live that I can choose. Like, do you want ads or not? If so, like when and I'm always putting like the least amount of them. But I can see if I'm at my parents and they're watching one of my video and there's an ad coming up at I don't know 5 minutes. I'm like, I didn't put an ad here, and not there's not supposed to be an ad, and that should not be at that point, but there is one, which means even though YouTube makes you believe you have control over what kind of ads you want and where you want them, you don't. They just keep putting ads everywhere and making money, and that sucks because I don't want you guys to see ads all the time. Like I say, I mean, there's other stuff to see, like my videos and explorations, but yeah. um Oh, Danny is here! Danny, I sent you a text, but you haven't received it. I was kind of wondering if you were okay, so I'm happy to see you here. Soapy water, not to you. If the doctors ever want to place a syringe needle in your knee, take it from me. Get ready. Oh no! Eee! Oh my god. So wait, because I think I understand what I'm not trying to. A 3 inches needle in your knee. The left hook. Left hook. I guess I get it. Oh, I'm so sorry, Danny. You're going through that. Mm. But like I was saying to the people, Danny, you're supposed to be in France soon, so get better soon. Oh man, I'm sorry. I guess the cold magnet didn't make it easier. You oh my god, Charles, you had an ad right when you made your announcement? Wow, it's like this algorithm is actually getting better and better at it. Wow. It's terrible. But yeah. Just wow. I think I should stop saying that. You guys keep getting ads. It's terrible. um. Anyway, I don't see many ads. Oh yeah. Well, if you have premium, yeah, you won't see any. I believe that's how it works. But I do believe premium is quite expensive. But I guess if you watch a lot of YouTube or you put music in the background like I do, it works. I personally use something else, but I do get the ads. But yeah, yeah. Nothing like YouTube to watch free is awesome and never an ad. Oh, so it's $20 to have YouTube Premium? So per month? That's wow. That's kind of expensive. No, is not? I don't know. I guess it's a video platform, so yeah. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Um, well, that's the thing. They should be paying you for this. They don't. And first of all, whatever I make on YouTube, that takes 30% off. Then whatever I make on the 70% I make out of YouTube, 30% is taken by my beautiful government. And then I still have taxes to pay. I mean, it's crazy, but yeah, there's a lot of ads that YouTube just take the money for, and it's something, like I said, we don't have any control over. It's the platform. Eh, I'm not gonna complain. Think I'm extremely lucky to be able to do what I do. I mean, it's amazing. This community being here and all that. But I do think the algorithm, the robots, and it's just becoming so out of control. I mean, we were talking about you know um, AI with my brother earlier, and he was like, people are just becoming completely crazy, and then we're just you know everything is going too fast, developing too much, and I think we should go back to some of the basics, and yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how far this whole thing is going to go. I'm kind of scared about it for sure. Um, and the problem, which is not really a problem, but the thing is, being on YouTube is definitely impacting me, or at least the channel. And I just hope it won't impact it too much, or at least not right now. But yeah, um, who's talking about pizza? I'm hungry now. Oh my god. So something that some people are surprised about is to know that we have Domino's here in France. We do. There's a Papa something, a pizza something that we don't have. That is apparently really good in I think is in Great Britain, or at least in England. Um, oh, thank you, Carl, for the congrats. Yeah, I've been wanting. Oh, yeah, I think I mentioned it to you 4 years ago when I actually bought the domain name. My god, I took so long to build that website. It's crazy. Well, I'm just glad it's finally, live I mean, launched and all that. And I do hope, you're gonna enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah, high in taxes and fees. Yeah, this is something. It's actually, I mean, it has been a problem for years, but it's becoming a bigger problem nowadays. Entrepreneur, that's my status in France. Doing YouTube, it's called doing YouTube, having a blog, writing journal, whatever you want to do. That is in the entrepreneur status for France, and we are the one paying. Like usually, we're the one with like in the company you're gonna have like one or two employees, no more, and they make they make us pay the most out of every other things, which doesn't really make sense. And nowadays, we're having a kind of government problem in France. I don't know if you heard about it. It's a bit complicated, but there's a lot of changes, and they want to implement a lot of stuff. One of those is to tax us even more. And I'm like, I can't do more. Okay, people, this is too much tax. And so obviously I'm not the only one struggling with that. And there've been a lot of talks and a lot of manifestation. How do you say that? That thing that French people love to do, not riots, I guess, about it, for a good reason, obviously. So for now, it's this new law is kind of frozen for the best, and I don't think they're gonna implement it. But yeah, basically, I think the thing is they want to tax us more monthly, and then tax yearly because of whatever it is, something that's changing in the law. But I mean, it's just so much already. But yeah, Papa Murphy's, maybe that was the pizza. Yeah, yeah. Think that was. I don't think that was Papa Murphy's. Was it Papa John's? Was it the Papa John's, something like that? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, and you know, uh, they might be getting rid of the income tax in states. The thing is, I mean, as most of my community is, I'm I'm paid by Google. Google owns YouTube, so I'm actually paid by Google. But the fact is, as I'm online, it's the taxes are also it depends on where your community is from, and most of you guys are from the States. So I'm actually even paying a tax to the United States. I'm paying a tax to France, to the United States, and YouTube is taking 30% off of my YouTube earning. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's crazy, which is why a lot of people in France that are entrepreneur or even YouTuber, I mean, it's part of it. They don't, they don't say it. But you can be in big trouble for not saying it if they find you. But I need to plug my computer. But I understand them. I mean, I definitely thought about it when I saw how much I was going to pay. But well, I rather do things the right way and legally and all that, so I don't have any problem at the end of the road. That's the last thing on. But yeah, it's understandable for sure. I do also know a lot of when I started YouTube, I had friends who were on YouTube too, and later on, they actually moved to the Philippines or some Asian country, Southern Asia countries because of the tax, because it was too much, and so they just moved there so they wouldn't have to pay. They still, paid some taxes, but it was nothing compared to what we pay in France. But yeah, yeah. Papa John's. Okay, yeah. So those are pizza, right? I think. And I heard so much about it that I need to try it at some point. And yeah, I think they do have it in. It's like Wendy's. I almost tried Wendy's for the first time in London because they have it over there, but I didn't, and I ended up trying it in South Carolina, like you saw in my last video yesterday. If you watched it, I was actually surprised. It's like Arby's or Hardee's. I got it wrong. We did go back to Arby's a second time, but it was not that day, and I got it confused. Lots to do, and lots to take care of before this live, so I didn't notice it. But the actually, we were talking about that with boyfriend earlier. So the thing is, we were on the road and we saw a Bojangles and we wanted to go there. We parked at the Bojangles and there were people inside, but the doors were closed. And we're like, okay. And right next to it, there was a Hardee's. So we went and tried a Hardee's. And I just thought, when I edited the video, I didn't take a picture of the, or even a video, like a little segment of the name of this place. So that's why I don't know why I got confused, and I thought that was the day we got back to Arby's, which we did at some point, but I don't remember when. But that was, yeah, this time was Hardee's. But yeah, all that to say, what, Mary? I don't know, what was my point? I don't know, but yeah, I did try Wendy's. Oh yeah, no. So Arby's and Wendy's, I tried them for the first time in South Carolina, and Hardee's too, actually. And I was actually surprised because it's fast food, right? And I was surprised at how fresh it tasted and actually good. I'm not a picky eater. You definitely know that, but I don't eat fast food. I never eat fast food at all. Especially, I mean, the only time I do is in the US because I'm curious, because I heard about Wendy's so much or blah blah blah. And I'm just curious and I wanna try it, which is fine. And usually I like it, but it's fast food. And I do remember Wendy's, I was like, okay, wow, that's actually, it tastes good. It tastes really good. What was the other one? So the first one was Arby's, and I was really, really surprised. I was like, wow, that's a fast food. It really tasted good. That's probably why we went back. Or was it Wendy's we went back to? Good gracious, I don't remember. I know we went to a fast food, like the same brand, the same chain twice, probably not the same actual restaurant twice, because it was actually really good. Um, I don't remember if boyfriend is listening to me. Maybe he can remind me. I don't remember if it was. I think it was Wendy's or Arby's. I don't remember, but anyway, it was good, and I was really surprised about it. So it's good because I always had, this obviously cliche that fast food are maybe good in taste, but then you have a stomach ache, or it's too heavy, or you can smell or see that the food is really not fresh, stuff like that. Um, and in those places, well, no, not at all. So it was good to experience that because I changed my mind about it. It still is fast food, it still is a chain, but it's like In and Out in California. The first time I was like, wow, this is actually really, really good, and I cannot wait to go back to an In and Out. But it's also, yeah, I think it's important to try stuff sometimes instead of just hearing, you know, cliche and all that. Oh, thanks. Okay, so boyfriend is saying I like how French Wendy's was. Yeah, I think that was the big thing. The freshness. Yeah, we were in the car at that moment. Okay, yeah, I do remember. Yeah, and I do believe they want to implement. Was it Wendy's they want to implement in France? There's a fast food they want to implement in France. I'm looking forward to it, but I don't remember it. I know they have Krispy Kreme in Paris finally. I do want Krispy Kreme. I like it, but I really like Dunkin' Donuts. We don't have it in France yet, but they do sell the Dunkin' Donuts. Well, donuts, but in grocery stores. Uh, so it's not a Dunkin' Donut store in Switzerland. Last time I was in Switzerland, I had to go quickly to a grocery store or whatever, and I saw it and I was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, it's a Dunkin' Donut stuff." Like those little, they have four of them and it's written in big Dunkin' Donut. And it was in a random Swiss grocery store. I was like, I didn't know that. And they have a Dunkin' Donut shop inside the Geneva airport. So I might fly out of Geneva next time I go to the States just to get a Dunkin' Donut or at least see it. But it's good to know. It's good to know. It's just that, they want to implement more and more of those chains in Europe and all that. And we do have regulations that are quite different in terms of food in Europe and especially in France, which is probably why there's not that many like fast food chains that you guys know in France. I mean, we do have like McDonald's and Burger King and KFC and Quick, which is almost over now. But those implemented were implemented like arrived like I don't know 30, 40 years ago before all the new regulations, food related regulations. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, the new website is in the description. You like how French Wendy was and how delicious Arby's roast beef was? Twice. Okay, so it was Arby's. We went to Arby's twice when I was in North Myrtle Beach. So you're probably going to see it again in the videos. Maybe I didn't film it, but yeah. So if we went twice to Arby's, it means I really. And it was the roast beef, right? Roasted beef, I think it was, and I liked it a lot. Yeah, roast beef. Thank you, boyfriend. So much that I don't remember everything. But yeah, sorry about that because last night I mean the video was last night for me, but was in the day for you. But when I edited the video a couple of days ago, I didn't see it was Hardee's, not Arby's. It doesn't really matter, but so many of you guys commented about it. I feel like I did something wrong when I just didn't really do anything wrong. Oh, thank you, Henry. Love your channel. Thank you very much. In and Out is the only fast food place that's good for civilization. Really? You think so? I do wish In and Out was available in many more states than just I don't think it's only in California, but I do believe it's only in like 4 or 5 states, not even. And I do wish it would be available in more states, but yeah. Hey kid. I'm a kid? I guess I'm a kid. How you doing? I'm doing good, Sean. How are you doing? From Bedford, Indiana. Ooh. Ooh. Indiana. I've never been to Indiana. Actually, I never considered going to Indiana. But I sure I love Indiana. What should I do if I go to Indiana? Tell me. It would be interesting. Where's my map? I don't know. Where's my map? Huh. Wow. Someone's from Hawaii. Hope you are enjoying a wonderful day. I really love your channel. Thank you so much, Willie Miller. Yeah, it's 10 p.m. here, but I had a wonderful day. I think I mentioned my parents were over and we hiked. It was a beautiful day, cold, It was nice. Mom made an amazing lunch, so I ate well. Now they're gone, and I'm lonely, and it's cold. But it's fine. I had a great day because, yeah, because I had a great day. Wendy's in Japan. I didn't know Wendy's, was in Japan. Wow, they have Wendy's in Japan, and we don't even have it in France. That's crazy. Yeah, I noticed that Dunkin' Donuts is not in all the US states. I don't even think they have it in, what was that state? I was looking for it, and then and they had none of them in, like, 100 miles. I was like, "Wow." I thought Dunkin' was everywhere, you know? Or no, it's like Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme is really not everywhere, and I thought it was all over the US, but no, it's not. Yeah. Yeah, the Texas barbecue place, David, you're mentioning it. I was really surprised when Charles, told me that his Texas barbecue, um, restaurant, when he had to close it because people were not, going there. I was like, "What?" I mean, it was a real Texas barbecue that he did, but the main problem was that people were not used to how the American restaurant works, and that's how his restaurant was working. And just, in general, the barbecue is quite different, I guess, from France. And but the thing is that he had to close his restaurant, but he's doing traiteur. Wow, so many words I don't know tonight. Let me look for it. And that is actually working super well. So he's still doing the, how do you say that? Uh the BBQ? Caterer, I think you say, for, like, weddings, and, like, he's booked, so people really like the Texas barbecue in France, but it's just the restaurant way itself was really not working at all, but the food itself, yeah, he's really booked, which is amazing. I'm so happy for him because he's such a passionate guy about that, um, about this, and then, I don't know if he made it to Texas. I hope he did. I hope he will. But yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, you are. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make it one day to Hawaii for sure. Um, Food truck catering. Yeah, yeah. So he has a food truck, and then he has like a catering company now, and with like the big, like the big, how do you say that, stove. It's not a stove, grill, barbecue stuff. You know what I mean? And that's always cool to see. I mean, I don't live around there anymore, but I do see the pictures, and I'm just glad for him. Oh yeah, the NASCAR race. How could I forget about that? That's exactly where I need to go. When's the next one? I need to go there, of course. Oh my gosh. How could I forget about that? It's in Indiana. Everything is happening in Indiana. Of course. I gotta go there. Yeah. I agree with you from an earlier video that IHOP is a fun breakfast place, even if it's a chain. It has a fun vibe, right? But the first time I tried it was, so yeah, in Connecticut. 3C, but you only pronounce two of them. And it was great, the vibe was great, the coffee was amazing, and the food was actually good, and I just loved the vibe, you know? It was just, yeah, a cool place. And, when I tried it again in Louisiana, I just loved it, and, yeah, I don't get this vibe from every chain, every places, so, yeah, Five Guys is pretty good, but it's yeah, yeah, so we do have Five Guys in France. Actually, the first one they opened in France, I made a video about it, guys, and you can find it on my website. And it was good, but it was so expensive. The thing that surprised me the most about Five Guys is they don't have menu. So you have to pay for a burger, that's quite expensive. And then if you want fries and a drink, you have to add it, and it's not a menu. So it's actually pretty expensive. And that's, yeah, I've never seen that anywhere else. And I was like, "Okay," and it was expensive, but I do remember I enjoyed it a lot, but I never went there again. I mean, I was in college back then, so absolutely no money and all that, but it was good. But it was a big thing back then at my college town when Five Guys, opened. Everybody loved it, but yeah, it's expensive for sure. How many states do you have left to visit? Well, I have visited in total 20. I do believe I have visited 27 states, and I've been to I had layovers or went through like a couple of them. So I think it's 22, 23, and in total, I've technically been in 27 states or something like that. But like Colorado, I had many layovers in Denver, but I've actually never been in Colorado. I mean, explore Colorado. New Mexico, I landed there. I spent a night, but I never actually explored. Delaware, I just drove through on my first trip. What else? Yeah, I think there's like 4 states like that. I've only landed or layover or stuff like that. But yeah, I do believe I don't have it. I do have the numbers somewhere, but it's like 20 something. So I'm more than half, which I'm really happy about. And I'm definitely gonna make the 50, that's for sure. Not anytime soon though, because it's gonna take time. But yeah. You got a Papa John's ad? Good gracious. Yeah, I mean they're listening to us, So, it's crazy. It's scary. Mm, no. I'm just reading your comments. Tell Macron you want Wendy's in France. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. I think he's not even in France right now. I think our president is in Canada, I believe, isn't he? For some interesting stuff, I guess, about I don't know. I think he's doing oh yeah, it was for the IA thing. I think something like that. I don't know. I don't follow news and especially French news. Although I just heard about another attack in Austria, I believe. Never stopping. You have to visit Colorado. I do, and I do want to visit it in different seasons because I know. I mean, I heard it has to offer. It offers different things depending on the season. So, yeah, I mean, it looks. Oh, I recently watched a movie that took place in Wyoming and a bit of Texas, and oh my God, the landscapes were amazing. I mean, I need to go to Wyoming. Really, really, I need to go there. It was a movie from 2000 and something taking place in the 60s about two cowboys, falling in love and all that, and how, it was not I mean, difficult for them back then in the 60s. What was it? Brokeback Mountain? Brokeback Mountain, I think it was. Yeah, something like that. And the views, oh my God, the views were amazing. I mean, really, the mountains and the lakes, it's just so beautiful. I loved it. I love this movie. I mean, it was such a really sad movie. I cried so much, but the views were amazing. Wow. Good gracious. Oh, I'm making you hungry for dinner. That's great, Northern Danny, because I know you were sick, so I'm glad you're feeling better enough to want to eat. That's good. Oh, yeah, the puzzle ideas. That was you, William? Actually, I'm actually doing my I'm doing a puzzle right now, and it's a lot of fun. But I was talking with William here on the chat about puzzles, and there's one about the. Actually, don't mention it, William, please, because someone is listening, and I want to gift someone a certain puzzle that we talked about. So please don't talk about it. But yeah, puzzles are nice. I do enjoy doing puzzles. It's a good break from editing and just being in the present moment and all that. Good gracious, that live was about my website and my merch. Oh, I'm so bad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the merch and the website. Do you have any questions? Indianapolis 500. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Hmm. I gotta learn about those what we call. How do you call them? Flyover states. It's like when I was in St. Louis, Missouri and Illinois, so many people are like, yeah, those are flyover states. I don't get how they can be flyover state. Do you say flyover? When people are not interested in them, there's just so much to see, so much history. But even if you're not a history buff, there's just so much to explore, so much food and all that. Not everything is about the food, Mary. Just places to see, yeah. Yeah. Utah is gorgeous. Yay, Washington State too, right? And Utah and Wyoming and yeah, that was it, Brokeback Mountain. I know it. Yeah, you should do a big tour of the Western US. Yeah, I know, right? Trudeau. Yeah, I do believe our president was. Oh, didn't Trudeau? Didn't I think he's gone, isn't he? I don't know. Well, I don't follow enough the news or the politics to actually know what was going on. Yellowstone, I really want to do Yellowstone this year. Maybe not. I mean, just a big national park would be nice. Le Liban. Il faut que je visite le Liban, mais je pense pas que le Liban pour une femme ce soit très safe to visit. I do want to go there, but um, yeah, I'm not sure that's safe. But that's a cliche, right? Maybe it's not true. I don't know. Are you going to search for any dinosaur footprints in Utah? Oh my gosh. Yes, I would love to. That's cool. Called Densies with wolves. Lots of great sceneries of the Rockies. Oh, cool. Really? I might have watched it. I don't know because I watch a lot of movies and I never remember the name. But I'm gonna write that one down. Hey, the chat is moving. Who is it? Dances with Wolf. Okay. That kind of rings a bell. I'm not sure what it is about. Maybe I've watched it, but thank you for that recommendation. That's cool. That's cool. Our mom and dad tastic. They're good. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the life, we had some health issues. I mean, my year started January 1st, 10 a.m. I was at the hospital. I mean, honestly, guys, this year, 2025, so far has been really rough for me, physically, mentally, psychologically. But I don't want to complain. Okay, I'm grateful for the life I have and all that. It's just it was a really tough beginning of the year, and I'm just looking for spring, looking for the worms to come back, and looking forward to the trees and all that. But to answer your question, they're good. They're good. We had a lovely weekend, the three of us went hiking and all that, so that was cool. It's looking better. So thank you for asking. That's nice of you. Yeah. So yeah, they call them that to disregard them. Okay. So we do say yeah, I was not sure about the word flyover, but yeah. Mm, the Shining. The Red Rocks of Sedona, Arizona are calling you again. Oh my god, yeah. I've been thinking about Sedona not long ago. I think it's probably because I saw it somewhere and I was like, hey, I've been there. Maybe a documentary. But yeah, that's definitely Arizona is a place I want to go back. It was amazing. You get down to Austin, Texas, you could go to Austin. Yeah, yeah. Texas might be this year. I don't know. We gotta see that. Um, et lui, moi, très sûr, beaucoup de Austin. I didn't know about that. Hmm. The place in Texas streaming from Prince Texas. That's pretty cool. So much I don't know about. That's amazing. Yeah, the Virgin Island. I do need so many people wrote comments about that the Virgin Islands. Yeah, it's on my list because many people commented it. So I will one day. Don't know when. The other Prairie States are yeah. 10-gallon hat. Yeah. My 30 minutes live ended up in an hour and 30 minutes. I've been so distracted. Um, oh, congratulations on your website. It looks amazing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So those are every time I see you at the beach, I think you're going to write FrenchTastic in the sand, but you never do. Well, you know what? I actually do. And I take a picture, but usually I post the pictures on Patreon and not on YouTube. But I always write. Actually, you know what? I mean, it's not a secret, but that's something I always do. There's three things I do when I'm in, uh, three things I write when I'm at the beach. One thing you don't need to know. The other one is Frenchtastic, and then I usually, like draw a heart and take a picture. But yeah, I usually only post it on Patreon. And then it's like mom and dad and stuff, and then I put her and I take a video and then send it to them. And it's something, yeah, I think The first time I did that was when I was in Normandy. The first time I went to Normandy, I was feeling absolutely terrible after visiting the American cemetery. I was overwhelmed by emotions. I was sitting at the beach, looking away, and I was like, "Oh, I had so many emotions." And then I looked down, I saw the sand, and I just felt this need of writing stuff. And I wrote mom, dad, and then my brother name, and I drew a heart, and I sent them the picture, and I was like, "There's the community." So I was FrenchTastic, and then well, you saw that it was on the video. But yeah, every time that's amazing that you. Wow, it means you've been here for a long time. Buraboo tycoon. That's cool. Those details when you guys point them out, it makes me so happy because you pay attention. That's cool. That's really cool. But yeah, I actually do. That's a good reminder. I should post those pictures on YouTube too, for sure. Yeah. Mary, you should do a video of taking the Amtrak from Chicago to Los Angeles. You know what? I might, maybe not this one specifically, but I might be doing this year. Sorry, taking like a train. It's something I do want to experience in the States, besides, the New York trains that I took. And yeah, this is something I will because I take a train in France, take trains in France quite often, and I love it. I love this mean of transport. I do want to know how it is in the States too. So yeah, I had no idea there were one from Chicago to Los Angeles. One way? That's far away. Wow, I had no idea. That sounds way too far from. I mean, really, there's a train that goes from Chicago to Los Angeles. Oh, well, I guess not nonstop, but like you don't need to change train. It's like it's the same. That would be wow. That would be amazing because that's a long way. Okay, wow. I'm surprised. Huh? You like to explore caves? We have a few here in Texas also. I do. The Mammoth Cave I saw. Was it in Kentucky? Was amazing. And then I saw one in Minnesota too. It was really cool. And I do believe I saw a couple of them in France that were amazing. I need to go back too, actually. Yeah, I do. I didn't know you had caves in Texas. Well, I guess caves can be everywhere somehow. But yeah, yeah. The Outer Banks of North Carolina, stunning beaches, wild horses in North Carolina. No way. No, for real? I didn't know that. Wait, really? That's not a joke? You have wild horses in North Carolina? I thought those were like, I don't know, like deep in the land, Wyoming, stuff like that. Oh yeah, they had wild horses in Brokeback Mountain in the movie, I think. I think. I think so, yeah. Yeah. Um, hmm. I lasso a rope and try some line dancing. Yeah, that could be nice. I already have my cowboy hat, so I'm ready for Texas. You need to see a Mustang running free in the wild. I do. I do. I've seen Mustangs before. Well, not wild ones, obviously. But yeah, they're pretty creatures for sure. Used to have best rail system in the world. America with your three train tracks. Really? Wow, interesting. That's I didn't know that. Yeah. Wow, it's pretty cool. Yeah, waterfalls in Washington. Yeah, so much to see. It's amazing. Well, people, it's getting late. 10:30 p.m. my time. Um, I'm sorry this live got out of hands as usual. I get distracted so much, and then I talk about everything that you probably don't care about. It's because I'm always listening to people, so it feels good to be finally talking. You know what I mean? Anyway, this live was for the big news, which is I finally launched my website and my merch, so you guys can check it out. It is all in the description box. You don't even need the description box link because you just have to write FrenchTastic.fr in any tab, Google, whatever you're using. Please check it out. I'm sure you're gonna find interesting stuff on there, and check out the merch. And I hope you're happy with this news. It's not about moving or getting pregnant or getting married or whatever. I'm not even sure. would share those news with you. But apparently you are interested in knowing that, which is fun. But yeah, I mean, the pregnant part, you will probably see it, obviously. The getting married, I mean, yeah, I don't know. And then what was it? Oh, the moving. Well, the moving, I guess the moving, you will probably know about it because it will be pretty happy about it, I guess. I mean, obviously. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I like that Mustang idea, opening a Mustang dealership in Montana. That would be nice. Although I do still believe that Montana might, I mean, I would love to be in Montana and having a Mustang dealership. Actually, it's a really great idea. It's just state. I don't think it's a good state for that because of the snow. But I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I'm still rambling on. I'm so sorry. I must be so boring. I'll go to sleep. Thank you so much for being part of that live. I hope you like the website. I hope you like the merch. I hope you can find anything on this website that can, make you have a, I don't know, explore more, to choose something, have a good time, or answer some questions. I wrote stuff, so you should read. It will answer a lot of your questions. And that's it. Thanks so much for being part of this live for an hour and 35 minutes, which should have been a 30-minute live. But yeah, I will see you either Wednesday or Saturday for the North Carolina video. Um, we went to visit the USS. I don't remember the name, but it was really cool. So you're gonna see that in other stuff. I'm not sure about Wednesday. Things are definitely gonna get finally, settle a bit down now that the lunch is done. But I do have a lot of things to take care of. But we'll see. So yeah, I'll see you next week anyway for this North Carolina video. And yeah, it was cool to do this live and talk to you guys. I should do that more often. I think it's fine. I mean, if you don't mind hearing me talking with my broken English and looking for my words every 5 minutes. Wisconsin. Oh, Carol, I'm so sorry. I'm saying bye. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, wasn't wait. You were didn't you have a storm in like a short age or something? Well, I hope everything is okay. That was you. Sorry, I'm not sure if it was you. But cool, Wisconsin. Nice. I'm so sorry. I was saying good night. um, take care and sleep well. Thank you. Bye bye, everyone. If you have t-shirt, make sure you have XLT. Yeah, I think all the sizes are available. Don't worry about that. I did think of that. Love your accent. Thank you very much. Well, it was fun for me too, Cranberry. You commented a lot, I believe. Maybe you had fun. That's cool. Anyway, thanks so much, people, for staying that long. And most of you, it's still the afternoon. So enjoy your day, enjoy your Sunday. Go out, go hike if you can. It's healthy. It's good to take some sunshine. I did that this morning and it made me feel really good. Fresh air, sunshine, and all that. So, yeah, check out the website if you want to. Check out the merch. Maybe you're going to find something cool. And keep exploring. And thank you so much for being here. And I will see you, next week on my North Carolina video. And some people missed it, but I said I'm going back to the States next month. So it's exciting, but you will know more about it very soon. Anyway, thanks so much. Good night. I mean, not good night. Maybe some people are in my time zone. Good night for those. And good day, good afternoon for everyone else. And maybe good morning from people. I know I had someone from Australia watching me, but I don't know if he's around today. Anyway, okay, I guess you guys are talking between yourselves. We don't have XXXXL. I think there's 3XL is the max on the t-shirts and sweatshirt, and I do think I have a hoodie too. But more is to come. But don't worry about the size. Everything is available. Especially it's in the. I mean, it's based in the States, so obviously they're gonna have all sizes available. That's it. Anyway, bye bye, people. Thank you so much. Check out the website. The link is in the description box and also on the channel, and it's just FrenchTastic.fr. And I'll see you next week. Thanks so much for being here and sharing this live. Bye.